Good afternoon, Gemini ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is I want to get you started with your reading here, and uh, the reading that I would like to do today will be your teacup reading here. Okay, I've already shuffled the cards as you see here. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your subscription as well as your viewership. Okay, and for those of you who have yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay. So, what I like to do today is to not only focus on your romantic situation, but to just discuss whatever that I'm seeing here that shows up here in your reading. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading is only a general reading, so it may not resonate for each and every one of you Geminis out there. Okay. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you food for thought. All right. So I'm going to go on and get started, and I'm going to shuffle up first these romance angel cards just to get a general feel for what's going on in your romantic situation here. Just to pull a few cards just to see what the energies are. All right. And then we're going to just dive right on deeply into your teacup reading. All right. So, Spirit, what seems to be going on with Gemini from now until the end of this month here? Okay. All right. It certainly shows that it's time that you, as I'm sure that many of you, you're tired of seeing this card here, as well as I am. It's time to release this X. The time has really come to kind of clear this energy, ladies and gentlemen, out of your energy field because you're just holding yourself back. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. If this situation has ended, it's time to really just close the chapter on this and just move on to more harmonious type relationships. All right. I also feel that for many of you, your finances and career seems to be of paramount importance. I'm kind of getting here because it seems that you're not really focusing so much so on a romantic situation. You're focusing heavily on your career aspirations. You're focusing on, you know, establishing security for yourself in terms of your finances, and some of you might even be even seeking out new employment. Okay. I also feel that some of you might even be involved in an existing situation here that I'm kind of getting here, and you might want to take some time to make the effort, really, because great love is really worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Or for those of you who are single, okay, some of you might need to get out of the doldrums and go on and try to, go out and make yourself a bit more accessible, so that you can meet someone new here. Because I'm getting here that a lot of you are still stuck in the past, or you're stuck on this X and you need to really get over this situation here. All right. Understand that despite whatever challenges that many of you have gone through or may have experienced in the past here, it is safe now for you to love, ladies and gentlemen. It's time that you really try to make a um, concerted effort to really open your heart to give as well as to receive the highest energy of all. And you can't do that until you what? Release this X here, okay? And many of you know exactly what you need to do here because I feel that there have been has been some type of communication problems between the two of you, or perhaps maybe you just um, have refused to talk to this person, but it's just time to just let this person go because I feel that you are still overly absorbed with this person here. And some of you are still feeling, the pains of what they may have done to you. Okay? You just have to forgive, all right? And just to have faith and move on and just pray for this person, all right? Let's pull a few more cards here. I also feel too that there may be a possibility that for those of you who are or who have recently met a new person here, there may be some deception lurking here. Someone might be wearing a false mask here, or someone just may not want to tell you his or her true feelings be, due to fear that he or she may hurt you in some way here. And for those of you who are involved in an existing type situation, there might be some type of pretenses going on here. And so all of this card usually, even though it's a more deceptive type card, I kind of see it as a time where you can really sit down and just, really have a heart to heart conversation. So I'm just feeling that, with anyone, even though it's safe for you to love, you can't avoid the warning signs I'm getting, particularly with that card there. All right. I also feel that for many of you, your love life is certainly influenced by religious factors, even your upbringing, and how you were raised, or in fact, your spiritual path here. Some of you may even have kids, all right? Or some of you may even want to have kids, which and the fact that you want to have kids, it may have created some type of a stalemated situation between you and another, okay? Or you're just contemplating having kids, okay? It could be vice versa here, all right? Let's select another card here, okay? With this card here, it's suggesting that some of you might even make an attempt or might need to take a concerted effort to really give a relationship a chance here. I just don't feel that it's a connection that you have with an ex. I feel that it's a connection that you have existing that I'm getting, okay? Because uh, the cards are kind of suggested from the onset that it is time for you to release this X here. All right. So let's go on and just get right on into your teacup reading and to see what other information we can glean, not only about your romantic situation, but let's see what else comes out here. All right. So what I like to do is to create a story here out of the cards selected. And I like to start off by just looking at the more negative energies that I'm seeing here. Okay. And my attention goes straight to this barrel energy or symbol there. Many of you are feeling you're just feeling that something is really lacking in your life here. Perhaps it could be love, it could be money, or goals. Some of you feel that it's taking light years for your goals or your career aspirations to come into fruition here. All right. I'm also getting an indication or a strong indication, ladies and gentlemen, just as your romance angel cards indicated, is that with this spear, you're kind of heart aching over what you no longer have here. And rest assured, I'm feeling that it's connected with this X here. Okay. Because I feel that this X has been behaving rather stupidly here. Okay. In terms of the different strategies that he or she has been taking to get your attention. And for some of you, you have remained silent or silent here. Okay. I'm also getting to that if you were to kind of reconnect with this person, it doesn't seem like it's going to really get anywhere. And I feel that a lot of you might be, again, you may have an existing type situation and you're contemplating maybe just going back to just see what might happen here. But understand that with this skull energy there, hidden secrets can certainly harm you and it can certainly harm an existing situation. So I wouldn't do it if I were you. All right. I'm seeing some type of, you know, unsuccess. I mean, your plan, something that you're planning, I don't see that is going to go through successfully here. So you might want to just, take your time and think about things before you do them here. I'm also feeling too along the lines with, with what the romance angel cards, you know, have indicated in terms that finance and career seems to be a factor for you guys. I also feel that some of you are going through a bit of a financial pinch here. All right. And some of you might even be inclined to spend lavishly, or you just want to just make unnecessary purchases or just spend your money in a way that wouldn't serve you, particularly during this time period in question here. Because the purse here is suggesting that you pay more attention to your finances All right, or you're going to end up regretting it. All right, all right. So now that we've looked at some of the more negative things here, I feel that a radical change is to be expected or is imminent for many of you here. So much so that it's really going to affect your life here with this chain here. All right. And the cards are calling for you to, really come back to you. Get back to focusing on you. Keep your life in balance. And if you do, ladies and gentlemen, you will certainly soar just like this eagle here. You're going to triumph over your troubles, over your obstacles, over your conflicts, okay? And you're going to see that by keeping your life in balance, you're going to have success in a lot of areas here. Success is certainly assured with good plans as well as hard work when you connect both the key and egg here, all right? I'm also seeing some type of wish that you have been really contemplating that you want it to really, come into fruition. I feel there's a strong chance that it is here because you have the wishbone. So that shows that a wish definitely is going to be granted in some way here. And I'm seeing some type of an announcement. It could be a wish connected with a job or a wish connected with receiving money here because it shows here that once it does materialize here, you're going to find that you're going to be in a position of authority, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So much so that it's going to really bring about a change in attitude with this broom here. All right. And even for some of you, it may even bring about a new home, or some of you may have recently moved into a new property here. Okay. I'm just seeing good luck that seems to be coming up towards you guys, and I see you stepping into a new plateau of experience here with the leg here. An experience that will allow you, ladies and gentlemen, to establish a firm foundation, a solid foundation here with this tower. But keep in mind that this tower is kind of leaning on quite a bit, so there's going to be some type of effort on your part that will be required. Okay? Understand that looking at this door here, all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is just open it up because opportunities are waiting for you. And for some of you, I'm seeing a birth of a new business, or perhaps some of you may even, in fact, discover that you've conceived here. And I'm going to be doing the fertility reading shortly. I've got a little sidetrack with those this year, but I'm going to get those posted shortly, okay? I'm also feel that because of all of the different things that you've been feeling here in terms of feeling this lack or just belly aching over what you no longer have here, the grapes energy is suggesting that it is time for you to get out and have some fun. It's time to get out and have fun. And for some of you, I see you taking some type of a brief vacation, or it could be either a physical one or just or mental type vacation, something that you can do that will make you happy. All right. I'm also seeing that you're going to be getting, um, you are well liked. It seems that you have a lot of friends around you. You need to let them in here because I see here that you're going to be getting receiving compliments from an admirer, you know, and this could be a new love that's going to come about for you. However, keep in mind that you do still have this deception type energy card here. So, with this new relationship, try to just get to know this person first, all right? And ask the right questions I'm getting here, all right? And perhaps you may even have a friend around you who may have been advising you, and perhaps you might not want to hear, whatever he or she has to say here because you have this dog barking. And it seems that you're going to be getting good advice from a friend, and this friend appears to be wise, appears to be a bit older than some of you perhaps I'm getting here because you have this owl energy here. So that shows good advice from a wise friend here. All right. So let me go on and just try to help you unmask or identify, okay, the people that seem to be coming into your energy field here. Okay, we do see here that you do really need to release this X. So I can rest assured that this X name probably will appear here in your reading here. So you can expect some movements towards that since this card has identified that. But you need to get rid of this person, all right? So I'm going to just go on and just pull 20 letters out of this bag of 200 to help you identify those coming into your energy field, as well as, this person that might be, masking his or her feelings as well, okay? So let's see. Spirit, direct me to the 20 letters that Geminis need to see regarding this reading here, okay? All right. We have a G, an A, a G, an R, a U, an A, an N, an E, an L, we have an I. Okay, I'm going to pick 10 more letters. Spirit, give me 10 more letters of the people that are just coming into Gemini's energy field, all right? And people around whom you might want to be a bit more vigilant, okay? We have another E, another E, okay. There's a P, a Q, we have an R, an O, 4 more letters. And it may not spell out the entire name of the person, but it may spell out, nearly all of the letters in the person's name. It could be a nickname or middle name. It would give you some clues as to who this person might be. Okay. We have an M, a T, a C, and one more letter. And we have a Z. All right. I'm going to call them back to you so I can make sure that you have them. Okay. We have an L. There are 3 E's. Okay. There's a Q, a P, a Z, an O. There are 2 R's. Okay. There are 2 A's, a C, an I, an N, M, T, 2 G's, as well as a U. All right. So let me go on and just pull out another deck here to kind of help you guys learn to trust and believe in your true power a bit more too as you move forward during this time period in question. So I'm going to go on and just shuffle up this deck here to see what messages that Spirit has to offer you. Okay. Something that you might want to focus on as you move forward, or a message just simply meant for you. Okay. It seems that many of you are going through a great awakening type period. And this card is asking you, just as the symbolism shows here, it's telling you to really walk in your truth. Stand firm in your light. And it's also asking you, how can you learn to trust yourself a bit more than what you've been accustomed to doing? Okay? Don't run from the darkness, ladies and gentlemen. It's time that you embrace your shadow side. So, what aspect of yourself have you been afraid to look at or to, in fact, address? Okay. Understand that certainly there is strength in doing nothing. The time might be best to just wait. Okay. So, what have you been forcing, ladies and gentlemen, and how can you really let go of the outcome? Understand that you create your own reality. What you want wants you to. So, what do you really want to experience, ladies and gentlemen? And last but not least, with these cards, ask yourself that what is, understand that what is really has no bearing on what will be. So, what does your ideal life look like, and how does it feel to you, ladies and gentlemen? Okay? And keeping along those lines, ladies and gentlemen, let's consider a few things that you might want to release or to surrender as you move forward here. Okay? And I'm going to go on and just get out another deck here to help you identify those things that you might want to consider surrendering or in fact letting go as you move forward here. So Spirit, give us a few messages on a few things that Gemini might want to let go or surrender. Okay. It's time that you take some time out for yourself. Surrender to rest and sleep. I feel that you guys, once again, you've been, feeling so tied down and worrying about your problems so much that you haven't been really getting proper rest and sleep. So, to really prevent burnout, you must slow down and honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to really rejuvenate your mind, your body, ladies and gentlemen, as well as your spirit. Okay? It's time that you surrender procrastination. I was just, talking about this earlier today that I tend to procrastinate quite a bit here. So understand, Gemini, that now is certainly the time to really jump on a goal instead of putting it off because I feel that many of you have been doing this, because taking action now will attract the success that you seek. Okay? Surrender stress. This is very important. Okay? So try to take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension that you built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Okay? Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, your desire to control people. Okay? Because being over controlling can really sabotage relationships. So, to more effectively achieve your goals, it's time to back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing space. Okay? As the cards have told you here, that there is strength, ladies and gentlemen, in doing nothing. Wait, you know? Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to effortlessness. Stop pushing yourself so hard. Understand that the art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to constantly force the river. All right? Surrender to miracles. Try to be open to miracles occurring in your life and feel to know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and really banish any doubt that miracles can in fact happen. All right? And most importantly, surrender to really what is. All right? Flow with what is instead of fighting against the current. Because when you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is going to bring you the inner peace that your heart so needs here. Okay? So, what I like to do in conclusion here, ladies and gentlemen, is just to end with a very evocative message here that Spirit would like for me to share with you guys in a postcard. Okay? I'm shuffling up my postcards right here, and I have it for you guys. I'm going to read it exactly as it is written, okay? Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding as well as compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan may be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You are attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. Okay? So, Geminis, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Once again, I will be posting more readings following this for this sign, okay? And if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now. And be sure to like and share this video with anyone uh, to whom you feel might benefit, okay? If you'd like a more personal reading, please contact me at will.brown@wetconsultinginc.net. Enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot.